Thursday night primetime, Lumen Field. Mike was accidentally still mute. It's here at the NFL Network. It's Russell Wilson versus Derek Carr. You gotta talk about wide receiver number 16 for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett, the veteran, locked in and ready to play. The first primetime game of the NFL preseason is here. It's John Gruden and Pete Carroll in the coach battle. I'm Bobby. I'm gonna be your commentator all throughout the NFL Network's preseason primetime games. Let's get underway. As the kick is up, and we're underway at Lumen Field. The Raiders' first game as the Las Vegas Raiders, as they kneel it. And they're going to start with the football. And of course, you have to talk about quarterback number 4, Derek Carr. Coming out of Fresno State. Great QB. Been with the Raiders since 2015. No, 2014. As it's going to be 1st and 10. Vegas. Carr. Play action. Going to look for somebody. Passes it. Caught. 1st down. What a play by the Raiders. 30 yards, and that is going to be the 15 of Nelson Aguilar. What a play. Take a look at the replay. Just Nelson was wide open. And of course, with that tackle, Jamal Adams. Alright, 1st and 10 Raiders. Alright, Seattle's 45. Handoff. That's going to be Josh Jacobs at the 28. 4 yards, making it 2nd and 6 for the Raiders. Taylor with the tackle. They're now at the 41-yard line. You gotta wonder how good this team's gonna be. Drop back. Carr gonna look for somebody. Passes it. Caught. That is going to be Jacobs again. 2 for 2, 33 yards. Passing wise for Carr already. 3 yards gained on the play. 3rd and 2. Handoff again to Jacobs. 1st down for the Raiders. They're now at the 31-yard line. Seahawks fans are upset. I know it's early into the season, but I'm really excited for the draft next season. I mean, the names I've seen on the list, it looks like we're getting Trevor Lawrence and Jamar Chase so far, and maybe some other quarterbacks. Is now a handoff to Josh Jacobs. Good play, going to be 2nd and 11. Loss of 1 for the Raiders, not that good, but good defense by Seattle. The 99 got right back there and took him down. So now you gotta wonder what's going through Gruden's head. You gotta wonder how he's gonna play call this. Pass by Carr, incomplete. It's gonna be 3rd and 11, still at the 32. If I was Gruden, I go slant and send one of the outside receivers left. So that's going to be a pass to Josh Jacobs. Is he going to get the 1st down? He is. Jacobs gets the 1st down. The Raiders are now at the 21 with 3:04 left in the 1st quarter. Or 3:05 it says on the clock. Excuse me, but clock's still ticking. Great pass by Derek Carr straight to Josh Jacobs. Jamal Adams stopped Jacobs' run. And if he missed, Bobby Wagner probably would have stopped it. 1st and 10 Raiders, drop back. Carr passes it. Caught. Flag on the play. Holding on the Seahawks. That is going to be Trent Brown. now 1st and 20. Drop back. Carr passes it. Incomplete. Going to be 2nd down. As on the bottom of the screen, you can see the starting lineup for the Raiders. Drop back. Carr passes it. Caught. No, drop by Jacobs. It's going to be 3rd and 20. That's the Raiders offense, folks. And they got good names. Drop back. Carr. Caught. Jacobs again. Gonna be stopped. It's gonna be 4th and 8 at the 19. They're gonna send out Carlson to kick the field goal. It's a smart move. It's a smart call. It's what they should do. And if they don't, then Gruden's probably going to get fired as soon as the season ends if he keeps playing like this. But a good play by Josh Jacobs and Derek Carr, as they call the right play and send Carlson out there. As the kick is going to be good. It's 3-0 for the Raiders here on the NFL Network. Beautiful footwork, which is what you really need if you want to be an NFL kicker. Don't matter about your size. Just matters how flexible you are and how far you can boot a football. So now the Seahawks are going to try and return it. They're going to get it to their own 24s. Now out comes the former Wisconsin Badger, drafted back in 2012, Russell Wilson. Could have went to play baseball, but picked football instead. And has had a good career. A one-time Super Bowl champion. And has multiple award accolades under his name. The Seahawks offense is pretty good. And it could get better. It's now 1st and 10. Wilson passes it. Caught. 1st down already. That is going to be Mr. Greg Olsen. What a man Greg Olsen is. Great guy. Fun to talk to. And an amazing player. Get in there with that jump. Tiptoe. Got the 1st down. Exactly how the Seahawks want to start their drive. If you know how the preseason works, usually after the 1st quarter ends, they send the backups in. Which for the Seahawks, their only backup quarterback is Geno Smith. Chris Carson with the rush, 5 yards, going to make it 2nd and 5 at the 44. Minute remains. Draw back. Wilson going to look for somebody. Going to run with it. Passes it. Going to be caught there by the 11. 1st down, Seahawks. That is going to be Dorsett the second. I do not see him on my list. And he was not a recent transaction. But I mean, good for him. He gets the 1st down on a good play. Now 1st and 10 Seattle. 40 seconds left. Make that 36 seconds left in the 1st quarter. Handoff there. That again is going to be... That's going to be Carlos Hyde this time. 5 yards. 2nd and 5. 10 seconds left in the 1st quarter. They're at the Raiders 31. Wilson drops back. Gonna look for somebody. Throws it out of bounds. 2 seconds. As now. This could be a great play. I can see Tyler Lockett right there. Drop back. Wilson passes it. Gonna be caught. Tiptoed. It's gonna be 4th down and 3. That's gonna do it for us here on the NFL Network for the 1st quarter. We'll be back in a moment. CenturyLink-Lumen Field. Geno Smith at quarterback. Passes it. Incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. Oh no, they went for it. I'm stupid. It's now 1st and 10 Las Vegas. They should have kicked the field goal. What is Pete Carroll thinking? I get they were close, but they should have kicked the field goals. Now out comes Marcus Mariota. Number 2 overall pick back in 2015 by the Tennessee Titans. Now he's here with the Raiders. As the Titans put him on the bench last year, now he's with the Raiders, as I just said. And now Mariota running with it. Marcus Mariota, that's going to be a first down. Fumbled, recovered by the Seahawks. Blair with the fumble recovery. Marquez Blair with the fumble recovery, and it's going to be Seattle football once again. That didn't take long at all. As out back comes the Seahawks offense. As here's your introduction at the bottom of the screen to the Seattle Seahawks offense. It's now handoff. That's going to be Hyde. That's going to be a gain and loss of nothing. So now you've met the current people on the field for the Seattle Seahawks. Drop back. Smith gonna look for somebody. Passes it. Caught. That's gonna be the 19 there. Penny Hart with the reception. 3rd and 5 for the Seahawks. Geno Smith gonna drop back. Gonna look for somebody. Passes it. Incomplete. It's gonna be 4th down at the 40-yard line. I don't know why Carroll at first called for them to go for it, but I say they just kick the field goal. They're going to go for it again. The Seahawks are being aggressive in this preseason game. Smith drops back, passes it. Incomplete. Raiders football at the 40. Not that good for the Seahawks. 2 attempts have failed, as now on the bottom of the screen is going to be the Raiders offense now with the new guys in. First and 10, handoff. That is going to be Richard. Jalen Richard with the rush. 6 yards, making it 2nd and 4 for the Raiders. Mariota hands it off. Injury timeout. Barton of the Seahawks down. That's not good. Never good to see a player get injured. Never good to see a good player get injured. 4:09 left in the second quarter. Barton's being taken to the back. That's probably his night. Maybe even longer. There are currently only 3 injuries in the NFL. All 3 of them are listed on screen. It's now drop back. Mariota passes it. Going to be caught there. And all the injuries happened today. 1 for 1. 8 yards. Hunter Renfrow with the reception. And it's now 1st and 10 in Las Vegas. It's a beautiful pass by Mariota. Straight to Renfrow. First and 10. Drop back. Mariota running with it. Mariota going. He's going. First down. Raiders. Marcus Mariota, 2 rushes for 33 yards. And we're going to get next-gen stats. See Mariota just running there. He went up to 20.5 miles per hour. In a good rush by that quarterback. As now Mariota hands it off right there. That is going to be Richard again. 3 rushes for 14 yards. 2nd and 5 for the Raiders. That's going to be the 36 this time. Smith. 3 yards. Brooks got that tackle. Handoff again to Smith. Not gonna work. It's 4th and 2 at the 15. Brooks once again getting that tackle. As that's not really good for the Raiders. But they could kick a field goal. 2-minute warning. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're back now. Carlson kicks another 3, making it 6-0 for the Raiders. Seahawks fans are not happy one bit. Russ didn't have enough time to score. Now they're stuck with Geno right now. The Seahawks are going to kneel it and start their own 25-yard line. Let me rush out there. As you can see, Griffin, the one-handed Seahawk. Amazing player. Really good at what he does, especially only using one. And with him only having one hand, it's really a heartwarming story. As now Geno Smith going to drop back. Incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. Geno 1 for 5 for 5 yards. That is not a stat you want to see.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the
2nd and 10. Geno drops back. Going to look for somebody. Chucks it deep, but he gets sacked while doing it. Incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
Smith's pass, intended for Will Dissly, incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Going with that. The 89 in motion. Handoff. Not going to work out. Timeout. We'll be back in just a moment.
Michael Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
We're back, 4th and 6. The Seahawks are going to punt it away to the Raiders. Fair catch. They're going to start there at 29. Minute 37 until halftime.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
Time for Mariota to go back to work. And I'm being honest. And I'm being very respectful when I say this. I wouldn't be surprised if I see Geno on the trading block soon. He could give some potential to another team. He's just not working well here in Seattle. 1st and 10. Drop back by Mariota. Roll out. Gonna get sacked, though. That is going to be Green getting back there. It's going to be 2nd and 20 for the Raiders. Now at their own 18. But look at this. Got right back there and just took down Mariota. That's what you want a guy to do like this to do. Green took Mariota down. He probably told him, stay down. 5 seconds, or no, play clock running out. Only 2 seconds left on it. Handoff right there to Rashard. Smith, timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. We're back at the home of the 12th man. Raiders are at their own 20, trying to run out clock. Both teams have called one timeout. We'll be back in another moment as the Seahawks call another timeout. What us here in football like to call the timeout wars. This in the 4th quarter, a bunch of timeouts as the Raiders are going to punt it away to the Seahawks. The first time the Raiders have punted this game. It's not going to work out well for Seattle. They're going to start their own 28 with 38 seconds left until halftime. They are down 6. Maybe Geno could lead them to a good drive, and if he does, he could probably stay on. He'll probably won't be put in on the trading block. It's now 1st and 10. Geno Smith. Drop back. Looking for somebody. Passes it. Caught. That is going to be the 15. Not on my list for some reason. Has now dropped back by Smith. Gonna have to look for somebody. About to get sacked. Chucks it deep. Caught! Wide open! The 83! David Moore! No clock ran. Timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. First and 10 at the 11-yard line. The Seahawks are going to kick a field goal with 3 seconds left.
A 28-yard attempt.
As that's a way to end the first half. Seattle scores. As we're going to head to halftime. Score! Las Vegas Raiders 6. Seattle Seahawks 3. It's weird to say the Las Vegas Raiders, but it's the truth now. As we'll be back after the NFL Network halftime report. As we're back now for second half of play. Booted away, going to be Seahawks football. They're going to kneel it in their own end zone and start at their own 25-yard line. Penny with the play. Mr. Rashad Penny. As now out back comes the Seattle backup offense. First and 10, Seahawks. Gino drop back, gonna look for somebody, passes it, incomplete, straight to the ground. Gonna be second and 10 for the Seahawks. Now a drop back, Smith again, passes it, gonna be caught this time. And the field, what? Disley's injured. Will Disley injured? What? I'm so confused, and they called it a field goal. Huh? Disley being taken off the field, that's not good. That could be his night. Maybe even longer, as we say. Third and 2, Seahawks. Oh, Gino gonna run with it on the read option. That's a first down. 20 yards, and he puts the Seahawks at the Raiders' 47-yard line. Good play calling by Pete Carroll there. And a good choice by Gino. He's like, okay, I know I can get open. And he did. First and 10, Seattle. Smith hands it off. That is going to be Hyde. 4 rushes for 12 yards. That's going to be 3 on that play, making it second and 7 for the Seattle Seahawks. It's now, motion by the 86. And another handoff to Hyde. Gonna get 1 yard. No, 2? I think it counted as 1, but it's 2. It's third and 5 for the Seahawks. Drop back. Gino passes it. Incomplete. It is now 4th and 5. They're gonna punt it. Smart call. And they boot it away to the Raiders. Oh, it goes out of bounds. So the Raiders are going to start at their own 22-yard line. Out back comes Marcus Mariota and the Titans. So far, this game has been... I said tight. Okay, Raiders. This shows it's the preseason. I'm not used to this. First and 10, Raiders. Mariota, hands off. That's going to be Smith. 4 rushes for 6 yards. 1 yard on that play. Sorry about accidentally calling the Raiders the Titans. That's how used I am to Mariota on the Titans. It's so confusing. Second and 9. Drop back. Mariota rolling out. Running with it. Mariota going to get a first down. He's going to get taken down at the 37. Good play by the Raiders. 3 rushes for 46 yards total. Blair with the tackle that took down the quarterback. Seattle fans upset, but Raider fans of Las Vegas or Oakland, because there could be still be fans in Oakland cheering for the Raiders. celebrating of that good play at the backup quarterback. It's now 1st and 10. Play action. Mariota gonna look for something. Passes it. Caught. Right there, the 45 of Alec Ingold. 6 yards, making it 2nd and 4 at the 43. Oh, the fake jet doesn't work well for Card. It's going to be same play, it's going to be same yardage, 3rd and 4 now. Drop back for Marcus Mariota. He's going to run with it again. I mean, it could work out well. It's another 1st down for the Raiders. I feel like if Mariota keeps rushing like this, he might get injured. But he might risk it for his new team. Although it's only the preseason. So I don't think they would want their backup quarterback to get injured. But it was a good play by the Raiders. So hey, a good play is a good play. Not a good angle by our camera crew. Right there. Sorry, camera crew, I'm just being honest. It's now 1st and 10. Raiders. They're at their own 47. Oh, hands off. And it's not going to work out. Smith going to lose 2 yards. It's now 2nd and 12. Green with his 3rd tackle of the day. Or the night, I should say. Prime time, the Seahawks aren't really playing like it's prime time besides that one play. Besides that one deep pass, the Seahawks are playing like this is just week 17 and you just put the backups out there because you know your season's over. Well, the Raiders are actually playing good. They're playing smart. I mean, yeah, they had that fumble, but still they're playing smart as now Mariota goes down. He gains a yard from that, though. 3rd and 11 at the 46. Christmas with the tackle. Oh, false start, but no call. Pass. Incomplete. Griffin almost got the interception, actually. He could have gotten the interception. So now the Raiders are going to punt it away. Seahawks have 15 seconds before the end of the... or 16 before the end of the 3rd quarter. I think they're gonna pray for a better 4th quarter. Now Geno drops back, passes it, throws it out of bounds. 12 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. So yeah, I think you can see Seattle's issue with this backup roster. 2nd and 10. Geno drops back, gonna look for somebody. Passes it. Caught. 1st down. That's going to be the 19 of Penny Hart. Good play for the Seahawks. And that's a great way to end the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at the replay before we head to break. Just a great pass across the middle. Arnett Jr. got back there for the tackle. So that's going to do it for us here at the 3rd quarter. We'll be back for one more quarter of play in just a moment. Here we go now. 4th and final quarter. 6 minutes remain in play. 1st down. Smith passes it. Caught there. That is going to be the 20 of Rashad Penny. 5 yards, making it 2nd and 5 for the Seattle Seahawks. They're now at the Raiders' 41-yard line. Now, here's something that I gotta say about Gruden's play calling. He's good, making great play calls on defense. Pressuring Geno and all that. Now, pass. Gonna be caught there. 1st down, Seahawks. That is the 15 of Ursua. A good reception by him. I think Seattle might be getting their dreams coming true of a good final quarter. First and 10 now at the 36. 4:56 remain. Geno passes it. Caught! No! Dropped! In the hands of Penny, but he dropped it. Or it bounced out of his hands, kind of. 2nd and 10, drop back. Gino gonna look for somebody, passes it, gonna be caught there by the 19. Penny Hart once again, first down, Seahawks. Alright, 1st and 10, Gino at the 22. Gino passes it, but it's blocked. Right there, the 24 of the Raiders. That's going to be Mullen, who has 3 tackles on the night. Clock's just kind of ticking. Or it's stopped at the moment. Yep. Second and 10, drop back. Gino passes it. Caught. Again, that's going to be Hart. 3rd and 5. 9 for 19 for Gino. Handoff to Carlos Hyde. Took a man down, but it doesn't really work. Seattle should just go for the field goal. That will tie the game up. And force the Raiders to try and score a game-winning drive with 3:36 left, or that's currently at the time. Lawson got the tackle, but look at that. Carson set a man down. They got tackled by Lawson. Seattle, they need this field goal to tie the game. Myers gonna keep Seattle alive. Now, all the Raiders need is either a field goal or a touchdown, and they'll take the lead. They have 3:12 to do it, and Myers boots it away. Back to Las Vegas. They're going to play smart and kneel and start at their own 25-yard line. As out back comes Marcus Mariota. I mean, he's playing well for the Raiders. I mean, yeah, he hasn't scored a touchdown yet, but Seattle has a good defense, so you can't really blame him. It's Mariota running with it. He's going to run with it again. Mariota going around. That's going to be another first down. Made a man fall, and we're going to get some next-gen stats. 6 rushes for 67 yards. Great plays by Mariota, the former Oregon Duck. Look at that. He dropped back. Ran around. Time behind the line of scrimmage of 4.9 seconds. And his ball carry speed was up to 20.5 miles per hour. And he slid and sent the 28 down. Great play. 1st and 10 at their own 41. We got handoff. Not going to work out. 2:06 left. We are almost at the Wagner 2-minute warning. We'll be back in just a moment. In play of this game. This is going to be one hell of a battle. Drop back. Mariota running with it. He's running. He's going to get a first down. Good. Down. Not good for him. As now he's being taken off the field. Probably is most likely done his night. I mean, it makes sense to not put him back in with 1:48 to go. Plus, that could re-risk him getting injured again. Handoff now. And that's going to be Richard. Not going to get a first down, but it is going to 2 yards out of the red zone. 1:25 to go. Handoff to Richard again. First down for the Raiders. They stop him at the 18. Timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. We're back now. 1st and 10. Las Vegas Raiders. Handoff right there. Not going to work out well. Timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. Here we go now. Back again. 2nd and 8. Handoff. Richard. Flag on the play, though. Let's see. What's it going to be? Holding on the offense, not what you want, especially when you need a game-winning drive. The fullback, Alec Ingold. Not good. It is now 2nd and 18 at the 26. Handoff. Richard, not going to work out well. Timeout, we'll be back in just a moment. Seattle out of timeouts. This is good for the Raiders. Minute and 9 left. They can win the game. It's going to be another loss for Richard. It's going to be a loss of 1 this time. It's now 4th and 13. They're going to probably send Carlson out there and kick a field goal, which would still give them the lead. Good tackle by Brooks. So now Carlson going to kick it. Letting clock tick. The play clock going down. As the boot is up, and it's going to be good. I think the Raiders might have just won the football game. It's now booted away. It's going to be Seattle football with 24 seconds left. They're going to try and return it. That's going to be Rashad Penny. And he's going to get it to the 29-yard line. It's now 1st and 10. Gino could send Seattle a win. He could throw it deep, Hail Mary, get a win, and make his case to stay with the Seahawks. 1st and 10. Drop back. Gino gonna look for it. Gino passes it. Caught there. No huddle. 9-second runoff. That's gonna be the ball game. Oh wait, no. Snapped off. Gino, what's he gonna do? Passes it out of bounds. That's game. The Seahawks are gonna lose by 3. No touchdown score. Only field goals. And somehow this game was one-ended. The Seahawks played bad. Oh, that's a way to put it. The Raiders played better. But the Seahawks defense was also good. Final score, Las Vegas Raiders pick up the win as their first game as the Las Vegas Raiders. 9-6 against the Seahawks on the road. As that's going to do it for us here on the NFL Network in this primetime game of the preseason. Football's back, baby. See y'all next time. Deuces, ooses. That's Geno Smith leaving the stadium upset.